Hello, Stevies. Happy Fury Friday. I've got one of my longtime buddies that works at the local Harley shop. He is riding the Fury today.
Hello, Stevies. My name is Jared. I'm riding the Fury for the first time tonight. Let's give it a pass. Not bad, not bad. I know Mr. and Mr. Stevie for a long time now. I work at the Harley Davidson dealership, and they've been customers of mine since as long as I can remember, like 15 years.
He's kind of the go-to guy for me when I have a problem and stuff. I can just text him, you know, and he texts me back, and he only charges me half hourly rate for texting. So, but now I've known Jared for, man, I don't even know. It's been, has it been 15 years? I don't know.
We're out riding this Fury tonight. My initial thoughts, so far so good. I have never ridden the Fury before. At first I didn't really like the clutch. First to second gear might need a little adjustment, but overall not that bad.
I got a bunch of questions on the tank for him to answer, so that's how I do the Fury Friday. I throw him on the bike, I tape stuff to the tank, and I have him go off of that.
I started riding when I was 16, 14 on dirt bikes. My dad had a Honda Shadow Ace Spirit 750. That was probably the first real road bike that I rode. That was a good bike. This bike's got a little more power than that. Personally, I've only owned about two different bikes. I had a 2003 Buell XP9R, which I loved. The bike handled awesome, rode awesome, was really maneuverable, especially in town. Tracked straight. It was a really, really good bike. Got 50,000 miles on it, and just had to let it go after that. I also own now a 2002 Harley Davidson Electric Glide Standard with all sorts of accessories and things done to it. Good little bike.
I bet when he's done, he's gonna say something like, I'm gonna get rid of my Electric Glide, I'm gonna buy one of these. Surely that's what he's gonna do, right? Yep. So my part here is now pretty much over. So yeah, we'll probably pretty much just cut to him for the rest of the video and stuff. So yeah, take it away some more, Jared. Yeah.
I've rode a lot of bikes over the course of my 15-year career at the Harley Davidson dealership. Not put too many miles on them, but just rode them, you know, testing them out over the years, little test rides. The comfort on the Fury is actually pretty good. I'm actually 6'2", so the forward controls and the kind of the reach bars we got here, these reach drag bars, they fit me pretty well. I'm actually really surprised at the suspension on the bike. The suspension on the bike is very nice out here on these highways. The bike really tracks really smooth, it's easy to handle. With the rake front end might be a little on the heavy side on the slow speeds, but overall not really a problem. All right, we'll get rid of this boat here. right now. That was good. Good power in that gear. Seems to run smooth. With the exhaust on it, I thought there was a little pinging going on. Might need a little bit of a tune, but overall, I think it's actually a pretty good bike. Definitely not uncomfortable. Things I don't like about the Fury, I think just the rake outness of it and the heavier front end at slower speeds. Some of the little things like all the rubber on the mirrors, they're just not as clean as maybe some other bikes. I didn't like the first to second gear shift the early on in the ride. I don't know if the bike just wasn't warmed up, but the clutch seemed to be a little sticky. It didn't seem to want to release. But now that it's warmed up, and especially in the higher gears, like shifting from second to third to fourth to fifth, that seems good. It's just that initial first gear into second. I think depending on your price range, as far as if this bike was something I'd consider owning, it would just depend on what price you were looking for, what look you were looking for, and what accessories you're looking for. So coming from the Harley world, they're the king of accessories. So if you want floorboards or foot pegs or an engine guard or longer shifters, they've got everything. And this might have some of that. If you're into forward controls like this one's got, and the stretched out feel, I think it's a possibility of a good cruiser for you. I think the biggest thing you got to look at is what do you want from a bike? Do you want cruise control? Do you want a windshield? Do you want floorboards? Do you want forward controls? All those things kind of come into play. But as far as just a basic cruiser goes, this is a good bike. Good bike. I wouldn't steer, as far as somebody, if you were looking for a motorcycle and you saw a Fury, and if it was the price range that you wanted to spend, I don't know that I would tell you not to get it. It seems to be a good bike. I don't know the maintenance on it. I don't know what that all entails. I don't know if there's problems with it. I'm just not into the metric side. It's not my forte. But I think this is something that any person willing to get into the sport, if it's in a price range they can afford, it would be a bike worth looking into. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Stay cool, and we'll see you on the road.